I've just been working on this little game that kind of blew up, and I was wondering if it'd be cool if I mentioned it, and if not, I totally understand.
No, we don't
Uh,
support our cast
No
members in any
supporting.
way here.
I just,
If anyone
figured
brings a
I'd
new
ask
project,
first.
we actually kick them the fuck out.
No!
Damn you and your creativity. Yeah, that would be totally awesome.
Okay.
Welcome back to Shattered Worlds RPG. I'm your Loremaster, Jeff, and with me today, my dear feathered friends, AJ,
Hello.
Jayme,
Hello.
Kristy,
Hello.
and Anthony couldn't join us this evening due to their daughter's band concert, orchestra. So that's
Kids,
fun.
am I right?
Yeah. I was in the orchestra.
What'd you play?
Trombone.
Ooh.
That's a fun instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just waiting for the sad trombone jokes?
Is it sadder that you didn't get them?
A great gulf of silence. Just what you want in podcasting.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
It's the saddest trombone.
The trombone you don't hear.
That's the one with your name on it.
And joining us tonight, fresh from our D&D side quest, it's the incomparable Sako Tumi. What's up, Sako?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome. Sako did a one-on-one adventure with me last week, and so now we are rocking this group get-together. Who's going to run Electo's actions this time?
I'm doing it.
AJ, cool. Okay. And I gave you control. Good deal. What do you guys remember from your, I think we started with your search when you met Ebenezer,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and y'all got together, you got your mission. Vorakh is going with you. They sent an advance team ahead, and you're kind of following their trail. You fell into a couple of sinkholes, or almost
I
did.
fell into a couple of sinkholes.
There were there any creatures or
There were
dangers?
some hidden caches that we
Oh yeah, you
discovered.
found
Yeah.
a hidden cache with some loot.
Oh, yeah, I think we ended on a combat. We were in the middle of something.
Yeah, you had to get up that slope, and they were throwing rocks and logs down at you, and then they started shooting y'all with darts. So let's just say y'all are running back down the slope. You went into the trees so those darts wouldn't catch you. And you regroup at the bottom of the slope with Vorakh and the rest of yous. And whoever attacked you is running north.
Chase.
So Gale is counseling chase. What about the
Would
rest
anyone
of
else
ya?
like to chase?
I'm up
Yeah.
for a chase. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm slightly blown up. I believe Faraj's rocket landed a bit too close.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And
That's
then
right.
Keziah came in with the save there.
Vorakh hits you with a what do you call it? Like a medi spray, and it juices you up 5d6. I'm gonna roll this. 11, 16, 22, 25 plus 2 sixes. 30 hit point, 30 vitality. You should be full now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're juiced up. You're like pumped with some battle drugs.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's chase them down.
and so y'all creep up through the woods to the top of the landing, and it's there that you see they dug in a bit of a fortification, and they had these like levers that they used to Ewok village style, like roll lumber down at you, and you see footsteps into the mud where they must have ran off to the north.
Okay.
We need a marching order. The path is wide enough to go 2 by 2.
Electo wants to be up front.
Yes, Electo and I think we had Electo and Faraj, then Keziah, then Gale, then Ebenezer bringing up the rear.
Right.
Sounds about
Would
right.
you say up or down is the start of the marching order?
Up is in front, so I'll put Faraj here. Oops, that's not right. I just I just darkened that whole section. I was on the wrong thing.
Do we all look in horror as a corner of the earth just disappeared?
We do, yes. So Faraj is up here. Electo is here. So you could go at a sort of jogging speed, but it's dark and wet through an uneven trail. So if you want to go faster, we'll need to do athletics checks.
Gale will, not Gale, Electo will absolutely do that.
Like, will she go on ahead of the group?
Yeah, she'll scout. She'll scout ahead, see like what's going on, see if like it's safe for everyone else to like jump in, and if it's not, then she'll come right back.
Okay, cool.
Can anybody not see in the dark? Does Ebenezer have anything to see in the dark?
Y'all have some lights on like visors and things.
I'm fairly certain that Electo can see in the dark.
Yeah, you have plenty of light on this gear, especially that cache you got. Maybe you got a miner's helmet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just like an old-timey miner's helmet, you know?
He has 15 in quotation marks here. Is there a special reason for the quotations? They have quotations on 15? It has Earth 11 and then in parentheses 15.
Maybe they had a temporary boost from you, I think.
Oh,
I think
okay,
you had
so
a
that's
spell
boost.
of that nature.
I don't think boost is still on, so 11 plus 7. Is there any skill to this? Athletics plus 2. 22.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Runs it across super easy. Faraj makes a roll. Just fine. Next is Keziah. Do you want to keep up with them or hang back?
Are they going to get like super far ahead if we don't try?
Not too far, 50 feet maybe at the most.
That's still kind of far.
So you want to try to catch up?
A 0 is a 10, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you roll a 10?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Keep it rolling. Roll again.
Roll again. Roll again.
So then it's a 26.
Hell yeah. So you did so well that I'll give you a little bonus on the next thing you do. Just for funsies. And you're right behind Faraj. Gale, do you want to stay with them?
I would love to just get like about where Keziah is, like maybe a little up at like Faraj, where Faraj is.
Okay, cool.
Because like I want to not be in line of fire, but I do want to be able to like protect Electo if I can.
Okay. So these bad guys have crossed the bridge. Oh god, I just moved the whole path.
Oh, tight.
I gotta ungroup that layer there. So they're across the thing, and they're trying to work together to make the bridge go. So feel free to try to catch them or do something else, but now you're out in the open. Vorakh hunkers down behind a tree and starts popping off shots. And I guess we should do initiative rolls. So, AJ, do yours, and Electos.
I have a dice assigned to both of them.
Okay. And Jayme, are you able to move Ebenezer?
Let me see here.
I figure you can get to like where Gale is.
Is Gale?
Gale's right there. The lady with the dress.
The
there,
Barbie.
The person, yeah.
There we go.
Is that a
Accidentally
Barbie?
dragged myself into the void.
Totally. It's a Barbie. That's fun. So yeah, and Keziah, you can be wherever you want. You did such a rad run. You can put yourself anywhere on that map. You could even be on the bridge if you want.
Gale rolled a 19 initiative. Electo rolled a 21.
Okay, cool. I should make a note here. Electo 21. Gale 19. Yeah, initiative rolls for everyone, and +2 if you have combat awareness.
18.
I got a 3 on my roll.
3 plus your wind.
Yes, so 12.
12. Keziah, did your number change?
No.
Okay, cool. And I guess the Cherusians.
Are little bitches.
Yeah. So Vorakh pops off a short round burst. A 3-round burst, I mean. Short round is the kid from the Goon, or from Temple of Doom.
Thank you for explaining that, Dad.
Yeah. So Mick gets hit and takes a bunch of damage. $36 plus 1, 37 damage minus their... Oh, they're not wearing armor or a protective shield. Mick is already exhausted. I'm going to say Mick might pass out. But he managed to stay on his feet there. And then the Cherusians go, and they take another turn trying to take out the bridge. So after that is Electo.
Could I cross the bridge to meet them before, and still have an action?
Yeah, you'd have to do some fancy athletics or whatever to jump over them, or leap, say, over here. Do you see where my green circle?
Yeah.
Or over here. But
I would love
that'd be easy
to aerial flip over to right in front of Mick.
Over here.
Yeah.
Sure. And a lot of this is jungle canopy, but
yeah,
it'll be theater of the mind because I didn't try it. But it's pretty. There's maybe 10 feet of ridge, and then behind it is.
Or actually, if I could even get behind Simi.
Simi's in the middle there, I believe. Right?
Would I be able to jump over her and on the square behind her?
Let me see. Yeah, Simi's the one with the black border. Yeah, you could put yourself wherever behind them. Just got to make an athletics roll. Or
Could
an
I argue
aerial.
for acrobatics? I mean, it's the same either way. I just...
Would it be? Do you have aerial strike as a melee sub-skill? It'd be under melee. Or, I mean, hand-to-hand. But you do have athletics.
I have punch kick as hand-to-hand stuff.
Okay, so do the athletics roll, or I mean the acrobatics roll. And we'll see if they can stop you. No.
Acrobatics is wind. 20. I'm not
20.
sure if I got anything extra to that, but 20 is the base roll.
Nope, you easily flip over Simi. And she kind of reaches out with one fist, and Electo spins or what have you.
And I would love to grab it and just punch her right in the gut.
Hell yeah. Give me an attack roll. I'll do a defense.
That's going to be Earth, right?
Yes.
I am playing with all new stats. I've never played like a hand-to-hand combat person in this game.
And you're just doing a basic punch?
Yeah, just going right for the solar plexus.
Cool.
So...
You have to beat an 18.
Oh, cool, because I got a 20. I rolled a 7, Earth is 11, and I get a punch kick in hand-to-hand combat, so +2.
Hell yeah. So this would be 2d6 plus 2.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, +2 is 7.
7. Okay. All three of them are still beat up from before. They've just kind of recovered a little bit since being in jail. Plus, they weren't there very long. So their vitality's down a little bit.
And I just lean in and I say, leave the bridge alone.
Nice. Okay. So I'm trying to find their characters. The other Strandies. Okay, cool. Simi is female, Lunari sniper, dark skin, green hair, and all this gear stuff doesn't count because she's just in a dirty gray jumpsuit. Or rather, colony coveralls. So yeah, you hit her, and then you get a second attack.
Oh, I do get I forgot about Electo's second attack.
Yeah.
I mean, with that, I think I want to go over to Chet and kind of like sweep him under the leg so he falls down.
Hell yeah. Dude. Give him a kick. Are you trying to knock him off into the gully or like...
I don't want to knock him into the gully. I just want him to fall down so that he has to get up before he starts fucking up a bridge.
Hell yeah.
I did explode. I got a 10.
Woo!
Oh, that's a good one. I'm assuming sweep the leg will also fall under hand-to-hand kicking.
Mm-hmm. So you get +2.
31 to sweep the leg.
Describe how embarrassingly you put them down and they have to stay down because they are stunned.
I imagine I'm still like holding Simi's hand in my hand as like right after the gut punch to keep her from like bringing it down on me. And I see Chet still going at the bridge. So I just kind of like bring Simi down with me as I squat down and spay my leg and just bring it right under Chet.
Hell yeah. Okay, Chet goes down hard. Chet is the Yafriti rogue disguise expert. Brown hair, blue eyes. This is the one that pretended to be dead after the crash, I think, unless I forgot to do that. Yeah, no, I never did that. That's funny when you come across old notes and you're like, wait a minute. That didn't happen. So yeah, Chet's down. You want him to stop fucking with the bridge. Next is Gale.
All right. I didn't even think of Gale's turn yet. Hello.
Oh, hold on. Sako, did I give you initiative? I didn't write it down. Okay, roll initiative for me.
What am I rolling?
Just a D10 plus your wind.
22.
Nice. 22. So we'll say you held your action for some reason. You wanted to see what Electo did.
I was probably hiding in the bushes,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for an opportunity.
Seeing how shit played out.
So now you realize there's a fist fight going on. Would you like to join in? What would you like to do?
Currently, I am watching to see why. I would like to see why they are fighting.
Good, cool. So we'll say you hold your action or
Yeah.
hold your turn.
Sure.
So next is Gale.
Right. I do want to clarify real quick. Like, I don't think I've gotten any of them down to like bad terms yet, but like any attacks that Electo is going to be doing is going to be non-lethal.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Gale, I want to. How far up could I run? My speed is like
5,
crazy. It's like
10,
30
15,
something.
20. You could get onto the bridge, maybe even jump off if you want to do what Electo did and get onto the other side. You could also fan out to either side if you want to find a defensible position like Vorakh did.
I would like to get to the end of the bridge right here and just yell, "Stop!" and cast Compel.
Oh, cool. Who are you compelling?
I think Gale sees that Electo got Chet kind of prone and Mick's already not looking great, so I think he's going to do it to I think Gale's going to do it to Simi.
Okay. Cool. So give me a roll. This is it's either light or shadow.
It's order, so shadow.
Order. It's like healing magic. Shadow, yeah. So they'll have a contested resist domination. That's a water skill. You'll have to beat a 20.
Oh, I don't think I do. Would it be meet or beat? Or do I have to beat?
Yes, you just have to meet it. I think. Yeah. It's, well, no, tie goes to the defender, if I remember correctly. You could use an action point, or one of your friends could.
Okay, cool, because I did roll a 20 and I wanted to.
You could use one of yours, or ask a friend.
I'll use one of mine.
Okay,
that works.
Cool. So yeah, you compel Simi, and Simi like is holding that little stick as a lever, and just looks all irritated and lets go of it, and it kind of tumbles off to one side, and she doesn't seem to know what you're doing. You don't think she's a magical practitioner or telepath, because she's just kind of gritting her teeth and trying to stop you. Nothing magical. Not a trained psychic or anything.
Nice.
I actually didn't update my action points. Did we get any last time?
I think y'all should have at least 2. If I remember correctly, Sako's character has 3.
Okay.
I think Ebenezer has 3 as well, because I got like a bonus one during character creation.
Gotcha.
All right, so that's Gale. She just wanted someone to stop.
Okay, I'm gonna need a perception check from you, Gale, and a stealth check from Tina. Tina, you'll get a +4 on this because you have good cover.
Oh god, that sucked so bad.
Does Gale see in the dark?
I can't see in the dark.
Okay.
Stealth is under what?
That'd be a shadow.
Would this be a detect magic investigation or tech sense?
No.
That's a 20. That's
No,
24.
you have no chance. Tina is dug in. Okay. So let's go back to Tina. Do you want to use your turn now that you see that somebody's doing some mind mojo?
Mm.
Real quick, I rolled a 14 on that. On the perception check.
Oh, okay. No, you don't see Tina.
Yeah, no, I don't see shit. That was a bad roll.
So let's, I think your turn is done unless you want to say any more stuff to your team.
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
fully good.
Keziah, what are you going to do? You see this mess taking place.
Can she make it over there near Electo?
Near Electo, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your speed?
27.
27. So you'd get onto the bridge. Yeah, I'd say with a high enough acrobatics or athletics, I could put you here to the left or to the right of Mick over here.
Is there anything she can swing off of?
No, there's no vines over the gully.
Boo.
And the trees aren't tall enough to like Batman winch it over this crew unless you have like a bionic commando arm that defies the laws of physics.
That's next.
That's next on my list.
Well, it's a 16.
16? Yeah, that'll do it. Would you rather be to the left of the person who's down with a foot on him, or over here where this guy is just stunned and on his ass?
Next to the guy who's down with a foot on him.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll stick you right there. And I'll let you take an action if you wanna do some shit.
She's going to fire up her the welding function on her plasma launcher. She's
Cool.
going to draw a line next to the guy lying there. And she's gonna look directly at him and say, "Stay down."
Cool. I'm gonna need an intimidation check from you.
That's what, fire?
Yeah.
That's probably not going to be very good.
I mean, I'm very scared of Keziah in this moment.
You're gonna get a bonus because they're down, tired, weapon near their head.
Well, it's a 13.
All
So.
together?
She's only got a 6 fire.
Okay, yeah. So you're scrubbing the ground next to this person, and yeah, Chet just looks up at you with this steely eye, like there's just no way you're gonna be able to impress this person.
Chet's got some major balls. I would be pissing my pants.
Oh, and he's the one with the little bow. He's got like a homemade bow that he made with vines and a stick.
Oh, so you know he's fucking badass.
Yeah, and you see a little like quiver of what you can only imagine are poisoned arrows around his chest there. But yeah, he just looks up at you with like hatred. Would you like to say or anything to anybody?
Nope, not unless I can light his bow on fire.
we'll say that'll take another action till next turn. And last but not least would be Ebenezer.
Hey, let's see here. How far can how close can I get to the action from where?
Let's see. What's your speed?
My speed is 27.
Okay, I'm going to say you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can get here.
Okay.
Or over here. This, you would have some cover. Here you'd be out in the open.
I
To the
kind of
left.
like cover. I like cover. It's fun.
Okay. So stick yourself there. And yeah, you can either take full cover by hunkering down with your action, or you could have partial cover and do
I'll just have
whatever.
partial cover. Would it be possible for me to maybe fire?
Yeah, absolutely. What are you shooting?
I have. It's not the clipboard this time. I believe I have a. You know what? I'm not sure I have anything to shoot. I guess I just have skills in pistols as opposed to anyone actually giving me a gun. Yeah.
I thought they gave you a little thing, like a little shooter.
I know there was a machine pistol in the cache.
Oh, right, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if you took it. I don't know if Faraj trusts you with a weapon.
Yeah, I think Gale might have taken that stuff, I think.
I can't hear you, AJ.
No, yeah, you suddenly went out.
I have my mic muted because I was lighting a candle. Yes, I did do that. I took it.
Okay.
Faraj is right there if you want to reach out for a handgun or something.
Yeah, I'll just be like, I'll give it right back. This is a temporary borrow.
Okay, he gives you this long-suffering, like, growly stare and then hands over the sidearm.
Listen, homie, I know you shot me, but I will not shoot you.
Right.
He's like, do you know how to use this thing?
And then I will open.
Give it a roll. Do you have the pistol skill?
Let me double check.
I feel
here.
like you caught that a la carte.
Yeah, I have pistol, wind, 1 rank.
Cool. So, who are you shooting at?
I am going to shoot. It looks like I'd have the best shot at this one right here, but I can't quite remember who that is.
He's prone. His name is Mick. Or no, it's a lady. Mick Osprey. Brown hair, brown eyes. Doesn't have any of this gear that I wrote down. So yeah, she has kind of a bob and a snarly, angry, pretty face and a couple glowy tattoos on her shoulders.
Okay, I'm not sure if I would target someone who's already laying down. That feels a little poor sportsmanship.
I mean, you could shoot next to her head, maybe to like intimidate.
I like that idea. Yeah, I just like kind of stay down situation.
Okay. I won't make you roll because you're not trying to hit anything.
Yeah.
So, I guess if you want to roll and put it right next to her head, that could increase your intimidation roll, but that's a pretty dangerous game.
Yeah, I don't know. That now we're getting into like accidentally killing the prisoners territory. I'm just gonna go for a nice, safe, cover fire kind of a deal.
Cool.
A nice clipping.
You're like pop, pop, and the ground sprouts up next to her, and she's like all woozy, and her eyes go wide, and she kind of scoots back a bit, bumps into Simi, and that's the end of the turn. Now it goes back up to Faraj, and he shouts, "Enough!" And he steps onto the trail next to Gale with a pail. You're going back to jail. Somebody help me. I'm in a rhyme spiral.
I was going for it when you said pail. I was like, my dimensional inventory looks like a pail. That's it.
There you go. Doctor Who has a coat. You have a pail.
Sick blouse on sale.
So Faraj comes out and will also attempt an intimidate. And Simi is cowed and growls and throws down her blowgun and kind of nudges Mick to get up. And Faraj says, "Electo, tie him up," and throws a roll of zip ties over to Electo.
I cuff them all.
And suddenly, everybody give me a perception check. So you're midway. I'll say you've cuffed Simi, and you're about to go to Mick.
Do I need to have you roll for Superbotch?
Yeah, here we go. Who rolled this?
Electo did.
Like rubbing her eye, like ah.
Okay, Electo is just focused so much on Mick that cannot see or hear anything. Maybe they're having a little. She's like, "Hold on, I don't want to hurt you. You're shaking a lot."
Perception is light?
Yeah, it's light. And this will be +2 if you have combat sense.
Gale, however, rolled a 20.
I got a 20 as well.
Heck yeah. Oh, our enemy got a really high roll. So unless anybody rolled a 10, which I don't think anybody rolled a 10. Tina, did you roll a 10?
Am I also percepting?
Yes, give me a roll.
Does combat awareness count?
Yes. I've been waiting for this moment since I came up with it.
15.
15. So, you hear some rustling in the jungle. It's coming from either side of the gully. And all of you kind of notice all this noise happening. Oh, and because the fight was over, if y'all wanted to join the team on the other side of the gully, you can, or you can stay where you are. Gale
Thank
and
you for reminding me
Ebenezer.
of that.
Ebenezer, would you like to be over there with them?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, Faraj will be over there too. So
Got him surrounded.
all of a sudden,
It's a pit of snakes.
I'm going to make
On
this
fire.
a purple. This is going to be a purple line representing
These nuts.
a dozen
Oh.
armed people.
This is the fucking circle, I swear to God.
They're in like black feather outfits and like high boots. Everything's strapped down, so they're super stealthy. Their hair has been sort of like gooped down, and some of them have added various bits of foliage to their outfits. And then they part, and out comes this. I'm just going to use one of these figures to represent this character. So this gentleman's maybe 5'5", and like crisply dressed. Like you see the remains of a sort of dark red coveralls underneath all this, but there's like sashes and scabbards, and almost like they just took every like fresh thing they could find and put it on. They've got like epaulets sewed onto their armor jacket, and it's this blue-skinned person. You're thinking Yafrit, the slightly pointed ears and canines and big eyes and a big like natural dark kinky sort of maybe a foot out to either side of their head, and big long gloves and a rifle over their back. And this person strides out like they're listening to music on an iPad or whatever, and they're kind of dancing, sort of snapping their fingers and strutting out of the group. And he reaches back and tosses his cape over one shoulder, and he says, "Who's in charge here?"
Gale points to Faraj.
Faraj is terror-stricken and is still holding his shotgun, and he like puts it up so they can all see it, and then bends down to one knee and drops it and sort of scoots it forward a little bit, and then gives everyone else the look like you should probably do the same.
I don't have weapons. Yeah, me neither.
Alecto puts her hands out, like facing them and like up in the air. She goes, I just have my hands and my feet. And Chet gives this like slow nod, like, yeah, I experienced the foot.
I experienced the foot is the title of this episode.
Keziah, do you have a weapon?
Oh, I can't take my arms off, so...
Cool, so you don't have to drop
Can
a
you?
weapon. Ebenezer, you've got that pistol. You wanna put that down?
Yeah, Ebenezer kind of holds up his pistol, like in his finger and thumb, and he's like, "This isn't even mine! I borrowed this!" And I kind of toss it down to Faraj's weapon.
Faraj shakes his head like totally embarrassed, like to be seen with you guys. And this gentleman strolls forward, and his crew sort of forms up around him. And he says, "Welcome to my jungle. They call me Zilla Sam, the super chill." And he does a little spin and bows. Would any of you know who Zilisam is? I don't know.
Gale and Electo are both incredibly sheltered, so no.
Yeah. I mean, he was only like an amateur, or I mean, like a low-level pro wrestler. He wasn't like world famous. So,
God, he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a runner. He's a track star.
Simi recognizes him and says, "You're Zilisam the Cursed." And he like reels back a little bit, like, "Ooh, somebody recognized me."
Wait, you're cursed? I can heal curses.
Uh,
Do you need to heal?
He gives you this look like, "Oh my God, no! They call me the Super Chill. That's somebody else. You must have me confused." And his right hand man steps forward, super tall, really long legs, and they also have a cape that they kind of throw over one shoulder, like they're trying to copy Zilisam's vibe. And he comes over and starts whispering to him, and they're having a little confab. Tina, there's a person with a gun standing about 10 feet to your left, or I mean, to the west here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to get involved?
Sure. For sake of story, absolutely.
So they're right there.
It's like, hey, what you doing? Pointing at stuff.
I'm just putting the night fires around here.
Shortest lived character ever. Nope, I'm out.
Every update, there's a flashback to her still in the bush, like 3 weeks later.
Okay, so this person is just focused on pointing their weapon at the little group here, not paying any attention to you. Oh, plus you got that 24 stealth roll, so you could pretty much do whatever you want.
I am gonna stand on the side of the guy with the gun.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like she's one of the cadre of the wrestler.
So you just come up beside this night fire and
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're from here. You would know that these are the night fires. They are terrifying. Everyone's afraid of them. Like, they're real dangerous.
Right. Which is one of the reasons why I'm pretending to be one.
Real quick for our listening audience, when Sako said what they were doing, she just kind of pointed and nodded very casually.
Hell yeah. Yes, remember it is an audio medium. I briefly wasn't looking at the screen and I was like, she must be doing something really funny right now.
I will try to keep physical comedy at a minimum.
So you stand next to this lady and you got your thumb out and she turns to the left and looks at you and then looks down at your muddy and you got bits of bone stuck to your jumpsuit, like you've been through it, but also your like top-notch camping gear, and so she clearly knows you're from the metal squad, and let's see how she reacts.
That's like super chill.
She just kind of gives you a slow nod, like it's totally normal that you've walked up next to her. Zilisam looks over, notices some shenanigans, and he kind of peers out into the darkness, and then he does one of those like finger wags to one of his team, and the tall person that was talking to him goes over there, and says, "Brass, who is this standing next to you?" And Brass is like shaking her head like, "I don't actually know."
I'm Tina.
Natura Bazaar, what's up? And instead of putting out their hand to shake, they draw what looks like a dart gun.
You don't want to do that.
Natura is surprised. They weren't expecting that.
She kind of like opens her jacket, shows off the sickles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, we're going to have a cool off. So I assume this is intimidation?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I actually have a stat in. I think I get a +1 for that.
So roll a d10, add 2 plus your fire.
Which I think is a 6. Too many tabs open. 14.
Natura is not put off, kind of smiles an evil smile and says, I see you brought hand weapons to a gunfight. Back at the group, Zillisam is like, so yeah, who wants to talk for this group here?
I'm still pointing at Faraj.
Faraj, actually, let me get Ebenezer to do an insight check.
Oh, yes.
On Faraj.
Okay. An insight would that be light? No, shadow.
Shadow
+9.
I think it's going to be a good 1 or 2 episodes before Gale is over, having been fallen into a sinkhole twice.
No!
What happened?
Natural 1 +9.
God,
Roll
my
for
God.
super botch.
No, it's just a regular failure.
Damn it.
So you're like, you see Faraj, and Faraj is like actually flummoxed. Like you wouldn't have expected this. Like his mind's racing. And finally he stands up and he says, yeah, I'm deputy security chief for the colony. I gotta be honest, I don't recognize you. And Zillisam says, yeah, I'm a relative newcomer. You know, I managed to get my own ship. And the knife fires took me in. They're real good people, let me tell you.
How new?
Excuse me?
How new to the area are you?
Well, I don't like to get into specifics, because this is the kind of place where you want to move, if you don't want to talk about your past. So it's like that.
We've been here for like 4 days.
A little bit longer
It's
than
awful
that.
here.
2 weeks.
So it looks like you're not on a war footing, so they don't tie you up. Unless somebody wants to act up, we can sort of form up as a group and have a little sit down. What do y'all think?
Oh, he's good for a good hang?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are my shitheads still tied up?
Simi is. They go to take your prisoners off your hands.
We would like to bring them back eventually.
Sam's like, oh, sure, of course. Yeah, we'll even help you. And Faraj gives you this look like that's patently ridiculous. None of us are going to make it out of here alive.
Well, that's just wonderful.
Yes, it's very considerate of you. So we appreciate it.
So Faraj says, all right, Sam, what do you want? And he like does that thing where he puts out his hands off to either side and kind of tilts one foot up and he goes, hey man, don't shoot the messenger. I'm here as a representative of my crew here. And we're out here just in your area looking for information. I don't know if you know anything about those weird ruins off to the east of here. And Tina, you're like, ooh, weird ruins.
Gale lights up.
Is there any chance Ebenezer has heard of some weird ruins in the area?
You know that there are ruins on this planet from before the colony, and people believe they were the original people before the rending, so over 1,500 years ago. They're the ones that built the null gates that allowed for interplanetary travel. It's believed that there might be a null gate on this planet, but those have been inactive for hundreds of years. But they allowed like foot traffic into a place called the In-Between, which was then connected to all other planets through this series of pathways. So yeah, the colony people like talk about it. There's all sorts of legends. Sometimes like kids will dare each other to go down into the tunnels. And yeah, there's some weird ruins here out east of a place they call the Boneyard.
Ooh.
Totally doesn't have pieces of bone like on her jumpsuit.
So yeah, Zilla Sam is just sort of doing an open air interrogation at this point. Tina, do you want to tell them about your experience in the weird ruins or the Boneyard?
There was a pack of someone in the ruins, but I did not stick around to find out.
Is Tina like near us now?
Yeah, I would imagine
Yeah.
you've rolled in. Unless you want to try running away to get away from the night fires. But just for fun story reasons, I guess it makes more sense for you to hang out with the group.
I mean, we're obviously pretty cool.
Yes, that has been established. So yeah, the people bring out some stumps for everyone to sit on. They break out the
Nice.
ration bars, pass around bottles of water. And Tina, yeah, you want to tell them what you saw over at the weird ruins?
What did I see? Jeez.
So there were like maybe a quarter mile on a side, kind of old city covered with moss and vines. And the way you knew it was a building was somebody had cut out a square or rectangle, and there was like a mural or something that they were scraping away grime, and there were footsteps in front of it. Footprints, rather.
Right.
Banksy.
So you described that to him?
Someone cleared it and it wasn't me.
Zilla Sam looks over at his crew, and this thickly built lady, bald, light brown skin, huge arms, light on her feet. And she goes, "Yeah, that was us." And Zilla Sam gives her a withering look.
Oh, wait, she's not with you? She rolled up with the rest of your guys.
Yeah, we've decided not to make a whole big production out of our response to that, you see, because we kind of got flat-footed on that one. And he looks over at Brass, and she's like, ugh, embarrassed, you know.
I'm suddenly feeling less safer in this group.
Faraj and Ebenezer probably look at you like, well, it was pretty foolish to feel safe at all.
They're large men with guns and they're on our side. I felt safe.
Yeah.
I don't know if not killing us right now is synonymous with on our side, but
But does Gale know that?
fair. That's fair.
Oh, boy.
If we're lucky, they're procrastinators and they just won't get around to it.
Yeah, so Corduro, this bigger lady, she says, "So Tina, you knew we were out there, but you didn't try to make contact."
I didn't have any business there. I was just passing through.
Didn't you hear us out there making all that racket?
Sure.
Uh-huh. I feel like we get a bad rap, you know? Everybody thinks we're out here just killing willy-nilly.
Was there a reason you killed?
Corduro like kind of shrugs, puts her hands out, and Zilla Sam gives her a look like, shh, you know, let's less talk about killing people.
And I lean in real close and I say, was there a reason you killed people?
Okay, the group sort of looks sheepish, like kind of embarrassed about their many, many crimes.
You can give one. I'll probably be fine with it. But if you don't give one, I'm feeling real bad about it.
Okay, Faraj gives Zillisam a look and says, "Yes, Zillisam, you've joined a group that's taken dozens of lives from our colony. I don't know about Tina and her people. They raid our supplies. They burn down several buildings. We got kids missing all down the border areas." And Zillisam is just looking like real aggrieved. And then he like looks over at his team like, "Did you know about this kind of face? like what's this? I don't, this has nothing to do with me." And they're all same deal. They're like sheepish, kind of embarrassed.
Real quick, did you kill kids?
Corduro's like, "We don't look. It's not about that."
Tell me what it's
Faraj
about.
says kids. They're 18. They're growing up. They got their schooling, and most of them just join us. No, we're not killing anybody out here.
Most. What about the ones that don't?
Zillisam's like, "Okay, I think we're on the wrong foot here. Let's try to dial it back a little bit."
I believe that the way to get on the right foot is the pure honesty.
Transparency.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear that's how we're doing this. Well, would you give me a moment? And he like encourages Faraj to step off and have a sidebar.
You have 30 seconds. I'm counting.
Okay, the two of them walk off towards the edge of the trees, and they're kind of whispering. Everybody give me an insight check.
Would I have light perception and light detect lie? Would either of those?
Yes, detect lie would also be good.
Okay. Oh, 2 ranks in that.
Hell yeah.
So if I have 2 ranks in that, does that mean I add 2 onto?
Yeah, +4.
Oh, I got a 22.
22 for Ebenezer. And Tina?
18.
18. Anybody who beat an 18 is picking up that Faraj seems real shifty and seems to have something going on with Zillisam here.
But not Gale or Electo.
Yeah, you think maybe he's doing a side deal here.
Would Keziah know of some other, like, quiet little planet where somebody who doesn't want to talk about their past could go that isn't a jungle full of things that want to kill you?
Oh, that's a good question. There's several possibilities, but any conclave world is connected to like law enforcement, so that's probably why Zillisam is out here in this forgotten planet. You have no idea how he found out about it since it's been cut off so long, but maybe he had friends here or something.
Am I like near enough? Any members of our team like kind of whisper something to them that I have some suspicions about Faraj?
Oh yeah, of course. Have a little sidebar here. And Tina, if you want to get in on it too, you can.
On the map, you are right in between Keziah and Electo.
Yeah, Ebenezer just kind of like does like a little like lead-in whisper to Keziah and Electro and says, "I have a very bad feeling about Faraj."
I agree.
Gale kind of like leans in, seeing that everyone's having a huddle. What about him?
I believe he's not to be trusted.
I mean, that's fair. He did shoot you.
Well, yes. But I'm also not entirely sure that he doesn't know who this exceedingly strange person is.
Yeah, he seemed pretty scared of him for not knowing who he was.
Mm-hmm. And now he seems a bit overly friendly. Not in the overly friendly sense, but overly familiar. I'm not sure how to phrase this.
Wait, what's overly friendly? What's the one that it's not?
Relations.
Ebenezer,
Yes.
give me a local history check.
Okay.
This is just a light plus your roll.
Oh, light plus my roll. Okay. 16.
You recognize Tina. You weren't there when she was born, but like friend of a friend. And yeah, you remember it was a big deal. The Vorakh were really excited about it. And then her parents were among a group that took off 10 years ago or so, or 15 years ago, off into the east side of the continent and the Metal Squad.
Would I like know her by name and such?
Yeah, you'd know her name. Yeah, Tina, Tina, whatever.
Tiny Tina,
Yeah, Tiny Tina.
who's 8 feet tall, by the by.
Oh yeah, the stump you're on is a little strained.
It's creaking.
It's creaking. Yeah.
Did we have some kind of like communication device?
Yes,
between of us?
Gale and Missile and Electo have their Oakleaf Society pins.
Is Missile with us?
Missile's back at the town.
Yeah, so we're wearing our oak leaf pins.
Yeah, and I guess we can say they gave communicators to Ebenezer and Faraj, but I don't think you have anything.
I'd be able to use hacking to mess
Ooh,
up Ebenezer's communicator and hear what Faraj is saying.
yeah. How are you going to do this?
I don't know. I'm not a
Like you pull out your arm, your Pip Boy, and you do some button pressing,
one of those things.
trying to spy on Faraj. Give me a roll, and I'll assess the difficulty
Well,
here.
At first,
And Ebenezer
Ebenezer.
can help you if you want to work together.
Yeah.
can I see your communicator for a moment?
Oh, by all means. Oh,
Okay.
hand it over.
Then like wires come out of her hand and
Oh, I'm not getting that back, am I?
Oh, you will. It might be a little different. Okay, so but I don't have the 2 from Adept, so it would be I can add. It'd be a 25.
Oh, keep the adept for now. I haven't balanced it yet, so that's totally
okay,
fine.
so 27.
27. Absolutely, you patch in, and Faraj is like, "You want me to do this now?" And Zilla Sam's like, "Look, man, I can't get these people talking to other people. I'm a wanted man. I could die. Like, take care of it." And you hear some clicking or whatever. Everybody give me perception checks. You'll need to beat a 16.
Ooh, just barely. Got 17.
Electo had a hot hand earlier, and it's just not doing well in post combat.
Yeah, I got a 13 on that perception.
Sako?
21.
I assume Ebenezer's just looking at the device, like, focused at what she's doing.
Gale rolled a 20.
Cool. So everybody except Ebenezer realizes that there's some movement happening between Faraj and Sam. And Kristy puts it together, or Keziah puts it together first, that Sam is handing Faraj a handgun.
I think actually Tina had a higher.
21.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Tina and Tina, you see it first. What would you like to do?
I will get up and check on them.
Okay, you stand up and the goons near you are like, ooh, they kind of step back a little bit. They're intimidated by your great bulk. And Faraj spins and draws Does anybody have... No, none of you have a hand weapon. Does anybody have a ranged attack?
Can I compel him to drop it?
You can, yes. You were all aware that he'd been handed a weapon. I guess we'll just do an initiative roll. And I'll give you all +2, except for Ebenezer. You have to beat a 20.
Gale got a 21. Electo got a 19.
19.
Keziah's got her hand all tied up in Ebenezer's communicator. She's only got a 15.
15. Okay. And Tiny Tina.
11.
11. Okay.
Ebenezer had an 18.
Hell yeah. Okay. So Vorakh spins. Gale's the only one who can react before he pops off a shot. What's she do?
Drop it.
Oh, yes. The compel. Roll that shit.
Ooh, so close to roll again, but I just it's shadow. It's shadow. It's shadow check. And do I have plus in compel? I do have. So 23.
Yeah, okay, yeah. 23, they got a 19. So he spins around. It's TV or whatever, so it clicks, even though that's ridiculous, and starts to shoot. And you're like, what do you say again?
Drop it.
Drop it. And Vorakh just drops the weapon. Sam spins and looks like utterly confused. The goons near you are flat-footed.
What you doing there, buddy?
And Electo kind of gets up and puts her fists out, like about to get into the action. And Vorakh says, I thought I saw something across the gully. And no one is convinced. It's a terrible lie.
Were you planning on shooting through us to get the thing across the valley?
Sam goes, take care of him! And drops to one knee and his shoulders his rifle off his shoulder. And it's a cliffhanger.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
So that's that. How do you feel? AJ has to go real quick, so before we get into likes and wishes and stuff, I'm going to do the post-credits scene. We zoom up from the gully and the bridge and all that, and rain is pelting sideways, clouds, there's thunder rumbling, and we head west a bit, and we see a spaceship is coming down out of the sky. It's this gorgeous, long blue and white and silver jobby, brand spanking new. And then the camera goes inside the cockpit, and there's all these cool people in there, including artists and some other people you've met. And Lagos, the enchanter, who worked for Viceroy Flint. Anyway, they're all in there. And Lagos is like, quickly! There's people with guns down there. We have to make it. We can't lose our people. So, something like that. And
Love that.
Credits and singing. Yeah, there's a choral song at the end of this episode.
Yes. All right. I have to go real quick. Y'all already know where to find me on the internet. Sako, it was so fun. It was so fun playing with you. I love your many sickles. And I will see y'all on the next one.
Hell yeah. See you later.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. How do you feel? What do you think?
Good.
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 It's
How do you
unanimous.
feel?
Yeah.
I was looking forward to combat.
I know. These people are they're so careful and diplomatic.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel any better, because I was thinking about amputating that guy's limbs, but
Which guy?
The guy that was laying on the ground.
Oh!
Everybody else is nice, so she didn't do
You didn't
that.
want to take unnecessary blood.
Well, she only just met these people.
Gotta make a good first impression.
Yeah.
Before she starts with the elective surgery.
Yes. Absolutely. So, likes and wishes. This is where we celebrate something a fellow player did or something that happened in the run of things. Who wants to start? Oh, and sometimes we'll vote on who gets an action point for something above and beyond. So, Kristy, why don't you start us off?
Well, I liked Sako's choice to just walk up and join the line. That was fun.
Big
It was a nice
thumbs up.
little, like, almost like cartoon moment, you know? Just like, yeah, I'm one of you guys.
Howdy.
Never mind that I totally look like I'm from Metal Squad. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And also, Ebenezer's just like, I know how to shoot a gun, but I don't have one. Can I have one, please?
Heck yeah. And Jayme, what about you?
Let me see here. I also liked Tiny Tina Shenanigans of just rolling up. I I like the Zilla Sam is an interesting. I didn't expect to see a pro wrestler out here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very colorful character, and I liked Kristy's plan to use my communicator to listen in. That was all good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, just imagine like Ebenezer looking down, like like if you kind of like load a stranger your phone, and you're a little bit concerned.
Like, what? Which app is that? Wait a minute. They're going in the settings.
No.
No, I only wanted you to look at that one picture. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop!
You're deleting galleries. No.
Oh God! And how about you, Sako? Anything stand out?
I like the character design. Of course, she didn't know whose side was who, and
Yeah, there's three distinct sides here, and maybe four if you count Faraj.
which apparently I might have to. So, it's a great cast, and I did find it entertaining that Kristy was like burning ground next to her victim, and they're just like steely-eyed, like, bring it.
Yeah, you guys really turned the intimidation juice on this one. Like, Ebenezer's over there popping shots. Got a leg sweep. The flaming blowtorch to the head.
Keziah's scheduling some unnecessary surgery.
All right, and then wishes. Is there anything you guys are looking forward to in terms of it could be a sort of action or environment or a role-playing opportunity between your character and someone else or anything on those lines?
Keziah still wants to just get out of the jungle. She doesn't like it.
Well, you're going to be in luck because I think y'all might get out of the jungle next episode.
Yeah. It's bad for her circuits.
Anybody else have any?
Combat,
yeah. I should put that at the top of the list here.
combat. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to making use of Chekhov's donut. because I've been saving this since my first episode, and someone is getting this pastry.
Oh, that donut.
Yeah!
Oh, man. When you got frisked for your weapon, I should have had them take your donut.
Oh, you're breaking my heart. No, don't do it. Anything but
I
that.
worked so hard for that donut.
I stole it fair and square.
The real question is, what kind of donut is it?
I don't think we established that.
It has space sprinkles.
Space sprinkles.
Space sprinkles. Chekhov's donut.
See, I would
Maybe.
say space bear claw, but then you'd have to think of something else besides bear claw, because unless it's a space bear, but then it would be a tardigrade. It'd be very, very small, and that's not satisfying.
Tardigrade claw. Yum. Yeah, aren't they like microscopic? It's not much of a meal. All right, folks, how do people find you on the internet?
Well, I'm currently not really posting much anywhere, but my username is KMITKO and the number 3, Kmitko3, and you can find me on Twitter or creativewriting.social on Mastodon, or pretty much anywhere else that you want to look for on social media. That's it.
Groovy. And Jayme.
I am on an underutilized YouTube channel, Brandoff, the Off-Brand Gandalf, where I'm supposed to do adventure walkthroughs. And lately I've been obsessed with my new project, which I've been assured it's okay to plug. It's Relay Watch, which is Baywatch meets the Cthulhu mythos. It is an RPG zine for Zine Quest 5. And you play lifeguards who guard the shores from eldritch horrors.
That's a brilliant idea. Lifeguards versus eldritch horrors. And where do we find this masterpiece?
There's a website up. It's RLYEH watch.com. So Relay Watch. And you can sign up there to get notified when the Kickstarter goes off. Me and a cool dude named Jesse have been working on it. We go into town, whipping up tables and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
Sounds rad.
That was hilarious.
And Sako?
You can find me on the interwebs as Sako Tumi, SAKOTUMI, or Psycho Sako. If you Google either of those names, something of mine will pop up.
Hell yeah. All right. And once again, you can find us on Twitter at SWRPGPod. On Facebook, we have a Facebook group, True Heroes of Shattered Worlds RPG. We also have a Discord. But most important, tell your friends about us. Spread the word far and wide. And give us a like, rate, review on podcast app. And I think that will do it. Oh, find Sako and Kristy over on our D&D side quest, Return of the Defiler. And
For the win.
I think that'll do it. Thank you all so much for playing with me again. This is always a delight. And we did good work here today.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
Real quick, please tell me that there's like a boogie board weapon in this game. I have this image of like a bimbo, like Baywatch woman, like hitting a giant like octopus Cthulhu thing with one of those like little half surfboard boogie board things.
Yes. I am stealing that.
Go right ahead.
Genius.
We do have a custom cab, which is the little floaty device that can be used as a weapon. So I love Boogie Board.
All right, that'll do it. Thanks again. We'll see you real soon. Keep it rolling.
But where?
There.
There?
Oh, just under there.
But is she in her underwear?
Jeff, I think we've stumbled into an I am Spartacus situation here.
Oh no. Say some stuff.
Some stuff.
Pretty quiet. Can everybody talk at once?
La 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 la
La,
la
la, la,
la.
Let's see, it's
Eeny,
26th of
meeny,
January.
miny, mo. I'm a stab of f***ing hoe.
Oh my.
I see some dudes down here.
Maybe I should back out and come back. Will you guys still be here if I do that?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll find out. Next time on Shattered Worlds.
Oops, I forgot to call it Ebenezer 2. Which is which?
No.
This
Only
one.
one can.
It's Ebenezer 2.
Yeah, he's the clone. No, he's the clone. Shoot him, not me.
It's Spider-Men pointing at each other.
One of them's real. One of them's a clone. Both are getting coal for Christmas.
I like how our map on the top kind of looks like an angry mutant pelican.
Yeah, I see it.
Let me just go ahead and zoom out real quick. Oh, you know what that looks like? That looks like Kevin from Up.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Yeah. But angry.
But very angry.
Got like a bone coming out of his
And also,
beak.
he's got like a leg in his nose.
Yeah,
That's probably why he's angry.
probably.
I mean,
Yeah.
true, I would not like a leg in my nose.
No. Be bad.
I'm pretty sure that's grounds for death.
Oh, you killed Kevin.
No.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny.
Everybody snap with me. This is how we're doing it this week. Yeah, baby. How long will they do this?
I held my hands up in the air for 15 minutes a day because my group lead jokingly said hands up. I will go on with things for a while.
You need to figure out how to make tasty, nutritious milk out of something like grass.
We call it cud. Cud milk.
You can eat any plant if you want.
Well, yeah, that's true. At least once.
Exactly.
Can eat anything once.
What plant is edible? Anyone, if you're not a coward.
Yeah.
This really weird looking mushroom.
Yep. Just gotta wonder how that all started. You know, make Jimmy eat it. He died.
It all started. It's a double dog dare.
Right.
It ended up being a double dog tomb. In a world where you have that one friend you really don't give a shit if he lives or dies.
Ebenezer, we should point out, achieved his job, which was to find out if Faraj is up to no good.
This is true. This is true. Yeah.
So I think I have to give you some experience points for
Yeah.
that. But we don't use experience points, so I'll just call it an
I was about to
attaboy.
say.
Well,
I
maybe
gotta
he
write
should get
down
the
an
action
attaboy
point.
for Ebenezer. What was that?
Maybe he should get
Maybe-
the action point.
Oh
then.
yes, okay, yeah. I'll give you an action point. Who was the person that did that legendary run across the bridge and jump? I think that was Keziah. Did this brilliant run through the forest and leapt over to
Oh, yeah, I
one
got
side.
got
And
it.
also, y'all have to vote on who you think deserves an extra action point this week.
I'm cool with Tina getting it.
Oh,
Or
yeah?
the sneaky introduction there. One of the crew.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's good. You good with that?
It's
Okay.
a fun intro.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1, Sako. I'm sorry. You're going to have to get an action point.
Take it.
Oh, darn.
Take it and like it.
So add 1 to your stack. Did any of y'all use... Did any of y'all use an action point during this session?
No, I thought about it, but I didn't know how many I had, so.
And Ebenezer?
Not me. I've still got my 3. I plan to use them all to survive the next fight.
Okay, cool.